So you had The Substance in 2024, Weapons in 2025, and this will definitely be the defining horror film of 2026. Audiences as well as critics are ecstatic about this. There's hardly any negative review to find, and the question is, does it live up to the hype? My answer is 100% yes. This lives up to the hype. It's the best horror film of 2026 without any doubt. I think there's no competition, and I'm pretty sure there will be no competition for this because it's very well made, it's smart, it's an emotional roller coaster ride, it's a good time, it's many things. So first of all, what is this about? What is Obsession about? It's about a young man, he's a little lost. He's desperately in search for love, and he's a little into his colleague, a young girl named Nikki, and he stumbles across some occult gimmick, which tells him he can make one wish and it will come true. He doesn't take the thing very seriously, but at one point, in the heat of the moment, he makes the wish, and he wishes for Nikki to madly fall in love with him, and she does. And what's developing from there is absolute insanity. It's a very well-paced film. It gets more intense and intense very slowly, but very intense. Because they have a lot of films using the "be careful what you wish for" thing as a plot device. A lot of horror films, but none was ever nearly as good and as clever as this one, and as effective as this one. What's the most unsettling thing about this film, I think, is that we as an audience are fully aware of the fact that the real Nikki, the real human being, is still in there. And she's fully aware of what's going on. Her body is just taken hostage by this supernatural force, which forces her to do the most disgusting things. She harms herself, hurts herself. She's waiting, I guess, 12 hours in front of the door for him to come home and urinating all over herself. And it gets disgusting, and emotionally, it gets a little sad, because you know that at one point she begs him to kill her. When a glance of a true person is coming through, because she's still in there, and that's what's so painful to watch and so unsettling. And but what's great at the same time? It's a lot of fun and it's entertaining to watch. There was a lot of laughter in the crowd when I was watching this film, because it's so insanely over the top. Because you can sense those emotions are not real. It's like an alien came to Earth and you told him, "Show me happy," and the alien would go like this, and that's what's even funny about it, because every emotion you see on her face or the way she acts is just a mask. It feels like a mask, and this actress is so brilliant and so great in what she does, because you see there's something behind the mask. There's a cry for help going on behind this mask, behind this smiley face. And she does such a great, phenomenal job. I think she has a bright future ahead of her, hopefully in horror. Her performance is insane, over the top. And just like this film overall, her performance is a roller coaster ride of emotion. This film works, on many levels. It's pretty unsettling, and it works as, if you want, a metaphor for toxic relationships and for being obsessively in love. And, maybe some of some of those feelings. It's just, over the edge, intense. pushing the envelope, but yeah, we all know some of those feelings, sort of. So it works as a metaphor, but at the same time, it works as a very entertaining supernatural horror film. It's pretty gory and bloody at times. It gets pretty gory by the last third of the film. Yeah, it's funny and it's sad at the same time. It works on so many levels. It's very well directed. It's very well paced. It looks beautiful. The way it's lit, especially what they did with the lighting, I enjoyed a lot. And of course, this actress, I'm not able to pronounce her name correctly. You know, I looked her up, but I can't do it right now. I don't know how to pronounce this, but she's, yeah, it's an Oscar-worthy performance, in my opinion. Can't say anything negative about this film. It's smart, and yeah, it takes this idea of, you know, make a wish and be careful, it may come true, and totally, you know, pushes it to the extreme, and on every level, and mainly on an emotional level. And that's what's great about this film. It's an emotional roller coaster ride. Do yourself a favor and watch this. It's the best horror film of the year. You won't regret it. I'm pretty sure you will enjoy it if you're into horror. And even if you're not into horror, pretty sure you won't, at least you won't forget the film. You know, it will stay in your head after watching it for a while. So thank you for watching, love you, and see you very soon.